Rithik, Nick and Carla. I just finished watching your Common Craft video, and I'm going to open up the rubric and take you through the rubric in terms of how you scored and why I think you did that. And so by the end of it, you should have a grade. I really enjoyed watching you work together as a group. I thought that you worked very effectively as a group. I'm going to jump down to the visual artistry, because that for me was one of the standouts for your group. You really worked hard at trying to capture the mood through your attention to detail in terms of the creation of the images, but also the additional sound effects. I'm not entirely sure that they were fantastic all of the times, because sometimes it sounded like somebody was like eating a sweetie and squishing the sweetie wrapper up, but I really do think that you tried hard to do that, and so therefore I am going to give you here a B for that part of your video. Your filming techniques, there wasn't a lot in there. There wasn't a lot of zooming, and there wasn't really any other use of color happening in there. There was some sound techniques that I've talked about before, and that you were trying to get over the sound of the background, but it wasn't really getting over the feeling of mood in terms of how we are supposed to feel when we're reading this. We're supposed to feel scared and terrified that now that Ralph's going to be burnt out of the jungle and he's going to be killed by Jack. And so therefore I'm going to put you down here. In addition to those, it was out of focus some of the time. You've got to be really careful to make sure that you've got it in focus. Okay? With your variety and pacing, there was a good amount of movement on and some sound effects on the screen to engage. And so for that one, you are here in the B range. I'm going to zoom up now up to the bigger areas of content and ideas and organization and structure. You did accurately retell the scene. You had some additional information in there which leans more to a recreation than a retell of the scene. You had the important details mostly. I'm not going to put you down here at this point because I'm going to give you it here. Where you have fallen down quite badly in the content and ideas was this area here in terms of your interpretation. There was so little of it that it's almost like you forgot to do it. You did not really get at how Ralph was symbolized in there, or how Jack was symbolized in it. You certainly didn't mention the fire and how it had been used as a source of hope, and then all of a sudden it becomes this thing, this evil, savage thing which is used to burn Ralph out. So you really didn't address that in any form of analysis at all. And so although you mentioned them, the analysis was weak, and so for that reason you are going to be getting a C over there. Organization structure, I thought your script was pretty tight. It captured what you were supposed to do. It was organized, it flowed logically most of the time. It needed a little bit more, but as I've already taken you down here in your content and ideas, I don't think that I can double hit you on your organization structure. So what you did have was well organized, and it did flow well. So you're up here in your A, and you had your title page and your credits, so you're there in the A there too. So if you were to look at this rubric overall, you can see you're kind of all over the place. You've got a couple of A's over here, you've got a B and a C here, and then if you come further down, you've got another B and a C here, and a B over here. So if I'm looking at this as a general picture, I'm thinking that looks pretty much like a B overall. Okay, thank you.